Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Arpita. A very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. The topic for today's discussion is economic importance of bacteria in industry, agriculture and environment. Well, before we get into the topic, let's discuss a couple of lines on bacteria. The moment we come across the word bacteria, something negative flashes in our mind, isn't it? We always think of bacterial diseases, be it in plants, be it in animals. But did we ever give it a thought that bacteria can also turn out to be extremely beneficial? Yes, they do. Bacteria are widely exploited globally in different fields like pharmaceuticals, production of drugs, medicines, then in research, then in environmental studies. Then not only environmental study, they help a lot in protecting the environment, sustaining the environment. Then it is also widely used in agricultural practices. They increase the fertility of the soil. They bring about a lot of changes, a lot of beneficial changes in the soil that promotes better growth of plants. So here in this lecture, we will briefly discuss about its economic importances. Okay, so let's start. So we'll start with how important bacteria are in different industries. First comes dairy industry. Okay, let's start with curd. There is, I guess, no one who has never tasted curd. But have you ever thought how is it produced? Who is the master body in preparing curd? Okay, we'll study that. The lactose of milk is converted to lactic acid, which gives the characteristic sour taste of curd. Okay, milk curdles into a solid substance which we call curd. Now, milk is converted to curd by inoculating it with Lactobacillus acidophilus bacteria. Okay. Yogurt is prepared by inoculating milk with Streptococcus thermophilus. If you have ever noticed preparation of curd at your home, you will see a bowl of lukewarm milk is inoculated with a couple of spoon of curd. Why is it done? The milk is little warm to give them the optimal temperature for growth and incubation. And that 2 spoons of curd is the source of bacteria. That is called inoculation. Adding that bacteria to curd is inoculation. Okay. Then you keep it undisturbed for 4 to 6 hours like that. Then you see milk gets curdled, and that is what is curd, right? Then comes cheese. Cheese is produced by coagulating milk with lactobacillus, and the curd formed is filtered to separate the whey. The solid mass is then ripened with the growth of mold that imparts its characteristic flavor. Propionibacterium shermani is used in manufacturing cheese. Okay. Now we'll move on to pharmaceutical industry. Bacteria are widely used in manufacturing various types of vaccines and antibiotics. Antibiotics like neomycin, streptomycin, terramycin, etc. are produced using Streptomyces, different species of Streptomyces. On the other hand, you see, vaccines are produced by either using killed or attenuated bacteria. Attenuated ones are weakened ones. Fine. Bacterial vaccines are used against various diseases like diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, cholera, tuberculosis, and many more. You must have heard, no, when a child is born, after every, say, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, like that, the child is taken to the doctor for vaccination. Okay. Now see example of bacterial vaccine. DTaP, you can say it is for diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, all included together. Then you must have heard of BCG. Okay. So these are very important vaccines which are manufactured using bacteria. Okay. Some other industrial uses are: specific bacteria carry out oxidation of alcohol to acetic acid in production of vinegar. Organic compounds like isopropanol, acetone, and butyric acid are produced in industries using Clostridium species. Bacteria are used in curing of tea, tobacco, and manufacturing of indigo. Linen production is also dependent on bacterial activity. Fermentation of sugar and starch by Clostridium produces vitamin B. So this is how we come to an end of various industrial uses of bacteria. Now we'll move on to agricultural uses of bacteria. Soil bacteria play a very important role in decomposition of organic matter, especially the saprophytic ones. They scavenge the harmful waste from the soil and render the soil harmless for organisms to grow and prosper. Nitrifying, ammonifying, and nitrogen-fixing bacteria are very useful in enhancing soil fertility by adding nitrogen to it. Certain saprophytic bacteria break down protein and nitrogenous compounds to amino acids, which are eventually converted to ammonia by ammonifying bacteria like Clostridium azotobacter. Ammonia then may combine with CO2 and water in the soil to form ammonium carbonate. Nitrifying bacteria like Nitrosomonas, Nitrobacter, etc. are chemosynthetic autotrophs that form nitrates from ammonium compounds. This process is known as nitrification. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria like Rhizobium make the atmospheric nitrogen available to plants. The atmospheric nitrogen is biologically not available to plants, so that has to be made biologically available to them. This process is known as nitrogen fixation. The bacteria are present in the root nodules of leguminous plants like pea, beans, etc. A part of the fixed nitrogen passes into the plant tissue and a part of it diffuses into the rhizosphere, that is the surrounding soil. When these bacteria as well as the plants die, their dead bodies add nutrient to the soil. That means what? They, after their death as well, they keep on enriching the soil. Now we'll move on to uses of bacteria in environment. Bacteria are indispensable component of our ecosystem. Purple photosynthetic bacteria, cyanobacteria, they use sunlight to manufacture food, thus playing a very important role as producers in ecosystem. Chemosynthetic bacteria synthesize food from chemicals instead of sunlight and provide food for deep sea vent ecosystem where light doesn't penetrate. Examples are sulfur-reducing bacteria, Nitrobacter, etc. Bacteria play a very important role in ecosystem as decomposers. They decompose the carcasses. They decompose the organic waste and return the nutrients back to soil, wherefrom the plants can absorb them. Examples: Bacillus subtilis. Actinobacter also break down humate, which is used as fertilizers. Many bacteria produce a layer of polysaccharides or glycoproteins that coats the surface of soil particles that help in cementing sand, silt and clay soil particles into stable microaggregates that improve soil structure. Bacteria improve soil quality that paves way for natural ecological succession, that is, the help in growth and establishment of new plant colony. So, these are the various economic importances of bacteria in different fields like industry, agriculture and environment. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed learning with me. In case you have any confusion, any doubts, please feel free to get back to me in the comment section and I'll try my level best to clear your doubts. Till then, have a nice study time. Stay tuned for new upcoming videos. Okay, goodbye.